Welcome back everyone and Happy New Year. I've got a collection of UFO sightings to show you today, so let's start off with this UFO sighting that was filmed in Brazil around 11 AM on Christmas Day. Check this out.
Olha, ele tá indo muito rápido. Vida! É uma nave, gato. Gente! Olha, ele tá indo muito rápido. Vida! É uma nave, gato. Gente!
At first look at this, I didn't think this was a UFO at all. I thought it was one of those 5-star balloons Colombia used to celebrate their Day of the Little Candles on December 7th, and I didn't think the object was moving at all. It just seemed that way from the perspective of the moving car. But the more I looked at this, the more apparent it became. It really does look like a metallic object moving at high speed. I'm not saying it is a balloon, and I'm not saying it's not a UFO, but it's definitely an interesting capture that remains unidentified.
Olha, ele tá indo muito rápido. Vida! É uma nave, gato.
So here's a group of UFOs captured on night vision. According to the eyewitness, these craft are estimated to be flying around in our lower or middle atmosphere, which is around 23,000 feet to 65,000 feet. 65,000 feet is almost 3 times the height of that of a commercial jet. And just look at how these things move. If the military has this type of technology, then in comparison to the technology in the public domain, we are in the Stone Age compared to what we are witnessing here. This was filmed by an avid skywatcher with a night vision camera, an average Joe with an above average camera, so to think that these UFOs are going undetected by our governments is absurd. It's 2026, are our governments actually in contact with extraterrestrials? Have a treaty with them, because if they didn't, why aren't they shooting these things down? We all think we know the answer to that. I've been studying ufology since I can remember, but this subject still raises more questions than answers for me. We will never get a straight answer. Nobody is an expert on UFOs. I've been called a UFO expert a couple of times in the tabloids, but how can somebody be an expert in something that they don't understand, unless you are in the government loop? Even with whistleblowers like Phil Schneider, claiming a secret government above governments are working with extraterrestrials in an underground military base, and then we have Bob Lazar claiming he was reverse engineering otherworldly spacecraft. Most of us believe, but we really have no idea what is really going on. Do you remember the shape-shifting bodyguard at Obama's speech in 2013? A Jewish reporter noticed the strange behaviour from the bodyguard and focused all of his attention on that individual. The conspiracy world went crazy on this one. If this was really a reptilian shapeshifter, then the answer to the question, are our governments in contact with extraterrestrials, is yes, or even more sinister. Are our governments being controlled by extraterrestrials? And when the White House was asked about the shape-shifting bodyguard, their response was, "We cannot disclose or discuss any information on Secret Service agents." Well, checkmate to the White House. Here's another group of UFOs filmed on infrared over Los Angeles in November 25. a UFO filmed in Trinity, North Carolina in August 25. My only gripe with low-flying UFO videos at night is it could easily be a drone, but check out this acceleration. A couple filmed a bizarre light over Palm Springs, California a few days ago on January 1st. The eyewitness said, judging from my location and the mountains in the background, which you can't see in the video, it was about 12 miles away from us. We watched it flash blue faintly, it seemed to rotate clockwise, and then it became an insanely bright white light.
The third time this thing has appeared. And let's see if it does the thing it just did twice again. Stupid fucking camera. There we go.
Oh, there it goes again.
It's doing it again. It's so bright. It like flashes blue. And then it turns at us and it gets so bright it hurts our eyes and it disappears. It's the third time it's done it. It's less bright this time.
Oh no, it's getting brighter now.
What is that? Now it flashed yellow.
Oh, and it's
And
gone
then
again.
it disappeared again. What the is that? That's the third time.
A fast-moving object filmed in Rio de Janeiro on New Year's. Most likely a drone. I'm not a drone expert, I've never owned a drone, I've never flown a drone, but I do know drone technology is skyrocketing. Can a drone really move this fast? Let me know in the comments, please. A strange set of photos captured from an airplane over Germany on December 24th. The eyewitness states, I was taking my flight from Munich to Hamburg this morning at 7 AM and saw two objects which I thought were black birds, but then they started moving in a strange way. Then I did these pictures and I was shocked. The stewardess was alarmed also and brought me to the captain, who was also confused. Can anybody explain this? Well, I think I can. It's the notorious octosquids. I definitely want to see more of these on film this year. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here for today. Thanks for watching. I've got loads more to show you, so stay tuned. The channel's performance is at an all-time low, so please don't forget to like the video, hit that bell notification, and I'll be back before you know it. You legends.